in theory, this is not new, right? We've done scatter plots before, right? Scatter plots we've done before. So basically what we do is we take a set of data, right, that has two variables, right? We have two variables and we put one on one side, one on the other, and then we plot this stuff, right? We come up with a scatter plot, okay? We've all done this before. We know how to do this, okay? So if you look at the definitions, there's a scatter plot. Scatter plot is a plot, so we're on page 68, by the way, we're on page 68. Scatter plot is a plot of a paired x and y quantitative data and a horizontal axis and a vertical axis, right? An x-axis and a y-axis. Again, this is for quantitative data, right? You cannot scatter plot color of hair. You cannot scatter plot your favorite FM radio station, right? Okay. The horizontal axis is used for the first variable and the vertical is used for the second one, right? Okay, we're good there. Linear correlation. A linear correlation exists between two variables when a correlation and the plotted points of the data result in a pattern that can be approximated by a straight line. So if you can approximate this by a straight line, then it's a linear correlation, correct? Okay. Correlation itself, okay, exists between two variables when the variables of one variable are somehow associated with the other one. Okay? So you can have scatter plots that look like this. Okay? This is a scatter plot. There's a certain correlation, but is it linear? Probably not, right? It kind of has a smiley face here, right? So I would not, you could try to fit it into a linear model, but it wouldn't work well, right? Okay. So there you go. So that's basically what the three things that we're looking at. Okay. Now there's a blue box there. Natalie, read that for us.
The presence for a correlation between two variables is not evident to the one of the variables causes the other. We might find a correlation between beer consuming and weight, but we cannot conclude for the statistical evidence that drinking beer has a direct effect on weight.
So correlation does not imply causality. Okay, remember we talked about this, right? Causation, causality, we said in order to establish causality, you have to do a very rigorous set of experiments, right? That are well designed, well thought in front, right? Because there can be several confounding factors. We talked about confounding factors, right? Okay. So that's what they're saying. Once again, they're just emphasizing the fact that just because there's a correlation does not mean there is a causation. Okay? All right? Okay. All right, we're done with that. So all we need to do is really, well actually, so in the relationship, in the correlation, right? You can have a positive one. This is a positive one because as this goes up, this goes up. Can you see that? Right? It's a positive one. Or actually you can have a negative one, right? You can have a negative one that goes down like this. Okay, you can have a negative one. Or you can have negative correlation. So these are both linear correlations. This is a positive one, this is a negative one. Okay. All right? So that's the kind of, in a nutshell, what we need to do today. So,